Hello, everybody. So, my husband has started giving me my progesterone shots, and we started, I guess, yesterday morning. He gave me my first one. I did look at a tutorial that was really great. The nurse kind of talked about where to give it. Even though we've done it before, it's been 12 years, I think, since my husband had given them to me. So just to let you know, if you don't know, you go across from where your butt crack starts. You're going to go across. And then whichever side you're on, let's say you're on, well, this is my right. So let's say my husband's looking at my right butt cheek. You're going to cut it in half and you're going to be up in the top quadrant of that. If I can find the URL of what we looked at, I'll post it for you. So it was very, very good. And the other thing that she had recommended, and I had read in some other places, was to actually try to get it cold, that would help. So you can just get a random bag of peas, really helps. That will help with anything. If you're trying to free or to use a cold compress, you don't have to use one of those or go buy like a freezer pack for that. Just have a bag of peas, break them up really good in there. And I mean, they work awesome. Anyway, so I put that, and the nice thing is I could just stick it kind of back here, and I could actually put it in my pants, and then that way this area would actually be able to be, get cold, and it seemed to help. I mean, I didn't have him do it beforehand, but I remember when we did IVF, it was pretty painful, I thought. But I never put a cold compress on it. So I put it on there for about, I don't know, maybe 10, 15 minutes. It gets pretty numb. I really don't even feel him putting the alcohol swab on there. But I will say this, when you're doing it, make sure you have a tissue or something, because most likely you are going to bleed. Not because it's that painful, but because the needle is just pretty thick. But my husband has done a wonderful job. He was really nervous about it yesterday morning, to the point that, remember, he hates needles. It makes him nauseous. I should tell some funny stories about him and he wouldn't care, but it's hysterical. I mean, he's almost passed out before because he had to have blood taken. So for him to actually give me the shot means a lot. And anyway, so he ended up doing it. He did a great job. Yesterday wasn't too bad. It did knot up a little bit, I noticed last night, and it's a little sore on my left side this morning. But today we did the right side. And what I ended up doing was, once he was done, I put the tissue on there to obviously help it clot. But I started rubbing it around to see if that will help disperse the medication and make it where it doesn't hurt as bad. So I will let you know if that actually helped or not by tonight. And well, actually, I can't let you know tonight, but I will let you know, because we are driving part of the way. Our family lives about halfway between where we're located in Knoxville, Tennessee, where the National Embryo Donation Center is, and we will be having our transfer in 2 days. So I am very excited. I am also very emotional. I do not think it's from the medication. I have not really had any problems with the medication and emotions. I do think the estrase is still making me a little nauseous, and I think it's upsetting my stomach some. Other than that, I'm good. But I guess I'm emotional because I am excited, but I know that there is a chance, obviously, that it will not work. And, people might say, oh, well, then you went through the shots, you went through the medication, everything was for naught. But it is for something. I feel like I am able to help you. If you're going through this and you're discouraged, and even if you're not, if you're just interested in the information, how are we supposed to help other people if we don't go through difficulties ourselves? How are we supposed to help other people if we don't have experiences ourselves? And even though they may not turn out the way that we were hoping, you can still help somebody else. And that is what I love about life. I feel like I've gone through many, many difficulties, and we have a nice house. We have a wonderful family. I have a wonderful marriage, and I think some people look and go, oh, man, they've got it. they have never had a problem in their life. And that's just not true. Our family's gone through a lot. However, we've always come out on the other side. And I don't know if you're spiritual or not, but I can tell you that I am a follower of Jesus Christ, and He is the one who has gotten me through this, or everything. Even now, going through the shots this morning, my husband said, "How was that one?" And I'll be honest, when it went in, it felt like a bee sting, maybe even a hornet sting. It's not comfortable. But I said, you just suck it up and you go with it. It's what I have to do. We're giving the best chance. And I feel like I did go, and I think I may have posted about this. I went in and had my uterine lining checked, and it was supposed to be at least an 8. It was a 13, which was great. It's even better. They kept me on my normal protocol. I just want everything to be perfect when we go in. So if it doesn't work out, you know what? It wasn't meant to be. And we will have extra embryos as long as a bunch of them don't die. We will have extra embryos to try again if we choose to. So let's see. I think that's about it. I will let you know how the shots are going, and if seeming to rub and disperse the medication helps to keep it from I guess it's kind of a bruise underneath. You can't see a bruise. It just feels different. It doesn't really feel like a knot. It just kind of feels like a bruise in there. But we do what we have to. So again, it is a beautiful day outside. Yesterday it was thundering and lightning, and I thought the house was going to fall apart last night from all the thunder. But it's not. It is standing. It's beautiful outside. I'm going to try to get my garden in today. My husband had to help me last night while it was raining get our black paper down. I love gardening, and I'll be more than happy to do a blog about that just because I love it so much. But we put the paper down, and I'm hoping to get my garden, and I really need to get it in today since we're leaving tonight. And we'll do the transfer. I know the doctor's probably not going to be wanting me to do a whole lot. This weekend, I'm having a birthday as well. I'll be 42, and I'm actually excited about that. People say, and I'm probably halfway through my life, but so far, so good. And I'm hoping for my birth. Well, I won't know if I am pregnant or not by then, but I'm hoping that within the next couple weeks we get a good pregnancy test, and I'll be able to tell you about that. If not, I will tell you about whatever happens. So I hope that you have a wonderful day. Keep your head up. Remember, if you're going through these treatments, you can do it. It may not be easy. It may not turn out the way you want, but you can help other people that are having to go through it later in life. And that may not make it easier, and it probably doesn't. And you may be thinking, I don't want to talk to anybody about it, but you never know who will come to you and may be having issues. My best friend now is having issues. They've been trying for a year, and I totally understand how she feels, and she feels like she can talk to me because of that. And that makes it worthwhile, even if nothing else works. So stick in there. You can do it, and I will be praying for all of you today. If you would like to put your name and ask for prayer, I'll be more than happy to pray for you. And we'll just see what happens and how the Lord chooses to work. Okay? Have a great day, and I'll see you later.